Right, hello. So it's already getting bloody hot here, so I thought I'd do a stream at this time of day rather than later, because if I stream later in the day it's just going to get hotter and hotter and, like, you know, worse. So, see, streaming at the moment. When some people come on, I'll say hello. Might as well start a game while I'm waiting. Now, this game's a bit randomised, just for anybody watching us back. So sometimes a mission can be easy, sometimes it can be hard, which I hope they change when the full game's released. Because it can be a bit bollocks when you can't adjust the difficulty, really. So what ends up happening is sometimes you'll spawn with more tanks on your side than the enemy side, and sometimes it'll be the opposite way round. And it seems almost impossible to win on some, you know, scenarios. Depending on, like, the dice roll of how it does it. Cheers, Tom, if that's how your name's pronounced. Yeah, I'm only at about 101k now, but yeah, thank you. So this is meant to be kind of like a tank sim type thing. If you've played the War Thunder Tanks thing, it's fairly similar to that, although this isn't multiplayer at the moment. But as I said, it can be a bit annoying in the sense that, what was I saying, you know, the thing where it's a bit randomised. We've got a T-72M, let's play as that, that's the best tank. A lot of them I've got is East Germany. So T-55s are quite a lot harder to aim, something primitive. So again, in this scenario, depending on what it spawns the enemy with, I might win it easily or I might lose. Or I might win it, you know, by a margin. So normally they're just over this hill. That's our BDRMs there, they're not shooting yet, so we've not spotted the enemy. Oh, there we go, something launched at them. So normally they have a tow missile launcher on one of their bits. It's quite dangerous, and they've got normally a few M60s. Sometimes they've got M113s. Yeah, this is mostly single player, yeah. So it's the demo's free at the moment, that's what I'm playing. The game's meant to be coming out in a few months, and it's kind of like an early access thing, so there's a lot of stuff that I imagine they'll change. Because there's some stuff that's a bit crap in this that, you know, really needs fixing, but this is a demo, you know, I didn't pay anything for it, so I don't care. Oh. So one thing I don't like is when you're aiming, say, like that. You have to hold down right click to adjust your, oh, he's cooking off. Yeah. Command aim. It doesn't bother me when you're in this mode, but it's really annoying having this kind of, like, aiming system when you're in first person. I wish it was just regular left mouse controlled. Can I actually laser target? Oh, you can. I didn't even realise that with T-72. Not as primitive as I thought. Okay, let's let them come to me now. That way I've got a bit of a terrain advantage. But yeah, it does the War Thunder thing as well after the end of a battle, where you can see how, like, hits penetrated the tank and, like, what, knocked it out. So what have I still got? Oh, most of my tanks are dead, as you'd expect. They're commie stuff. Come on, T-55. I can tell him to yeah, just form a line there. Yeah, don't, unless I'm not controlling him. He's just going to do whatever he wants. Oh look, he's putting his sidearm to the enemy. What an idiot. Again, the AI is quite dumb in this. Yeah, he's dead. Oh, and I got hit by a tow. Can I even shoot back now? No, I can't because my main gun's damaged, so I've lost. Because all my other vehicles are dead. Yep, and it's just this thing. And as my main gun's damaged, there's nothing I can do. What's an S10A in it? An S10 probably is going up in value because they're no longer made. That's cool, Stoic Jedi, but yeah. And then, yeah, there we go. My commie tanks frying panned off like they do. Right, so yeah, I've lost this game. Let's restart. But yeah, I'll show you the thing anyway that's like War Thunder, so you do get that shows you how like each of the hits came in. Which is quite cool. So let's restart. But as I said, the annoying thing at the moment is there's no difficulty slider, so it's kind of randomised how hard a level is. The first time I played this level as packed, I won easily. Then I've not been able to, I think, beat it as packed again yet. And then when I played as like NATO, I lost loads of times in a row and had a really easy victory, because it seems to depend on the randomizer, you know, how many of your tanks it spawns versus the enemy tanks. Right, let me see if I can actually give orders to those other tanks properly. So, platoon, movement, follow. Platoon, formation, let's do a wedge. Format spacing, 25 meters. Because what I don't want them to do is have those T-55s run on ahead, because that's when they tend to get killed. So let's make him a bit more spaced now. And what I'll do is I'll go into one of the BDRM2s so we can at least see something happening before, is this the only one that's still alive? Yeah. He's going to die in a minute, isn't he? Yeah, oh, there we go, he's already dead. Right. I want to be the T-72. Have I got those all stuck now though? Look, yeah. At least that way they're not going to run in and get themselves killed in a stupid way. But yeah, I'm streaming at this time of day today because it's already getting bloody hot, and it will be well past 30 Celsius outside, which will mean it will be like 40 Celsius in this room, so you know I don't want to be streaming at that time of day because this room's just a heat trap. You can get S10s on eBay, but you might pay a lot. Oh, that was close. Those T-55s following or not? Are they just still stuck? Oh yeah, they are. Oh, that one's running ahead and he's going to die, but okay. Right, here comes something. Oh, there we go. Nice. Okay. I don't know if it was me or the other T-55 that got that, but there we go. Right, he's definitely dead. These other T-55s might be walking into danger now, or rolling into danger. Oh, shit, is that a tow? Yeah, that's a tow. And my main gun's knocked out again, so that's fuck all I can do. Is there any way of changing to the coax machine gun on this? Because that way you would at least be able to shoot back at him, but I don't know how you do it. I'm assuming you can, but... Right, as this tank's dead, I'm just going to charge forwards with it just to try and draw a load of fire. But I don't know how you use your machine guns in this, because I don't think the controls actually specify. Previous weapon and next weapon is, okay, like the little tilde keys, whatever they're called. Oh, it's already put me, bloody hell, are they all just gonna sit here? Oh yeah, okay, that's how you do it. So, yeah, right, at least now I know how to use a machine gun to get rid of, like, tows and, you know, like, 80 gems. Also, I've got no rangefinder at all in the T-55. Right, is that a tank coming over now? Yep. Right, there we go. Okay, so... Oh, my main gun's already knocked out because I'm T-55. Because again, I hate this aiming system where you have to hold right click. I really don't like that. Oh, that was actually a good hit. So yeah, you get this kind of aim mode, which, again, I suppose you can use this, but, you know, the first person mode is the better one, but the problem is, you have to aim like that. Right, he's cooked. I'll wait here a second while I drink some soft drink, just because of the fact that it's getting so bloody hot. Right, there's the bloody toe. Right, that was hit at least by that, right? So you don't know exactly where he is over there. He's somewhere over there, but... It looks like there's an M113 over there, but he might already be knocked out. So yeah, the problem is there's actually... I can see another tank down there. Let's change back to the cannon. Again, that might not be able to hit him where he is though. Oh yeah, I can just see the top of his turret there. Stop that rain. Oh, and he's got me. Alright, we've lost again. Alright, Vladimir. Right, I'll restart that one more time. Hope you're still doing alright. Yeah, right. So, like I said, the annoying thing with this, at least I don't have to use machine guns on the tank now, is it is randomised, as in, you're not always getting the same amount. Right, I want to be the T-72, not the, Where's my T-72? I've not got a T-72 this time. Oh, this is going to be even harder if I've not got bloody T-72. This is why I don't like the randomizer. Because sometimes you'll get, like, the enemy will get all the units they might be allowed to have in a game, and then your side gets the, like, minimum. Whereas sometimes you'll play and you'll get, like, you know, twice as many units as the enemy AI. So, again, that would be... I really hope in the actual game they put a difficulty slider or, like, you know, some mode where you can pick how many things each side spawns with, because if you're learning the game, you do not want, you know, to have a load of T-55As versus, like, 6 M60s or something. That's not fair. But... NVIDIA okay. So, well, there's their M113. Oh, shit. There's a tow missile going. Oh, I'm aiming way too high there. Well, let's just rush the bloody tow launch. At least if I waste his ammo. Oh, yeah, good, that toe hit the ridge. I've been knocked out. At least I've wasted some tow missiles now. Oh, this guy needs to reload. At least I'm under a ridge there, but that's an M113 there, isn't it? Right, when he's finished reloading, oh, gunner kill, brilliant, so I can't shoot back. Right. Never mind. Right, you just absorbed that fire there. Right, okay. Let's get the T-55 in the front. Oh, there comes a pattern. Missed. Stop by him there. That looked like it did something. Right, okay, let's go to another target now while right, let's see if we can hit that M113, not that he can do much to us. Oh yeah, he's fucked. Power loss gunner wounded. My gunner's not dead, is he? Back up, back up. Let's use my own just tabs the other T-55. Right. Come on out where I can see you. So he's going to do that again, where he sits under the ridge. Ooh, there's another one up there, okay. On the ridge. Yeah, I see. His sensitivity is a bit too high in this mode. Oh, that was a good hit. Okay. Sensitivity is a bit too high in like this camera mode and a bit too low in the other one. Yeah, I don't know what I can do about that, Vladimir. I've had a bit of... some of the sound problems might be that the computer fan's really going fast today because of the heat. It could also be the internet. That's been a bit dodgy recently as well, so there might not be that much I can do about that, I'm afraid. Oh, there's the pattern. I just shot the thing. Right, I can't press my gun, can I? Because I'm a Soviet tank. Damn it. Right, let's drive into a lower field area. Again, I'm the last T-55, which doesn't bode well for my survival rates. Can we hit each other here? Yeah, probably. That's not good. Can I use the other dead tank as armour? If so, that's quite a nice feature. Let's try that. So, here's a dead, burnt out T-55 of a fallen comrade. So let's... I don't want him in that position. I just want to see if I can... Oh, fuck's sake. My loader's dead. Right. Power lost. Oh no, I'm wiped out again. Right, I can try moving my microphone a bit further forwards, Vladimir. That's the only thing I can suggest. But, yeah, it's quite frustrating at the moment, this, because, like I say, in this game, because you can't actually set, as far as I'm aware, the randomizer's amount of things. So, like, say I restart again now, let's give PAX another go. I might get a T-72 this time, or I might not. If I get a T-72, that makes my survival odds so much better. See, there we go, I get a T-72 this time. Right, let's tell the other tanks to movement halt. Actually, yeah, let's tell them to halt, all the other tanks in my platoon. If they actually will, I don't know how many... Or do I have to... Ah, is it because T-55s are in a different platoon? So... Which one is the platoon leader? That one, okay. Platoon, formation, line... Formation, movements, halt. Right, okay. So now, hopefully I can go to my T-72, there we go, and he won't, none of the tanks will run ahead, so I can at least play with all the tanks. Right, Rich? Because yeah, like I said, so what makes this frustrating at the moment, to try and explain it, is there's like a randomizer type thing. So how that works is, each time you start the game, you might have a certain amount of troops within a certain number, or like a certain amount of tanks, and the enemy might have a certain number of tanks. But because a random number generator, that might mean one side, if it could have between 3 and 9 tanks, gets 3 tanks, and the other side, if it could have between 3 and 9, might get 9. And in that case, you're basically fucked if you're on the side where there's not enough. So I think in the full game, they really need like a slider or like a way of manually adjusting that, because it's not going to be fun for people trying to learn this game if they keep getting screwed by the RNG. Like, you know, of how many units they get versus the enemy. Right, I'm assuming my BDRMs have already been knocked out. Yeah, I mean, 50 cows punch through those, so that's not really a surprise. But at least hopefully they've soaked up some tow missiles, because they only have like 4 of those, and they're like the scariest things. This looks nice. The graphics aren't amazing, but I do like it's obviously simulatory. Right, okay, we're coming up to where they might be. Oh, there's a tow missile. Shit. Main gun barrel damage. Brilliant. So I can't actually use my main gun now. At least I can use my machine gun. Right. Where was that little bastard shooting from? There he is. Main gun load of damage, well, it doesn't bother me because my gun's knocked out. Let's at least see if we can machine gun that guy. Again, it's not a very precise method of aiming this. Right, I might as well see if I can get him to waste all his tow missiles on my damaged T-72. Because at least that way, oh, was that... Did that do something? I might have killed that guy. Yeah, there we go, he's dead. Right. Right, so now let's use the T-72 as a magnet for ammo, because I can't, as far as I'm aware, you can't repair tanks in this. Like War Thunder sort of arcade, so once they're damaged, they're kind of useless. So let's just shoot 50 cal, like the Soviet version of a 50 cal Oh no, it's only a 760 by 54. Okay. It's not as good as I was hoping it was. I mean, I could kill their M113s with this, but right, let's just act as a distraction of this. See ya, Vladimir. Have a good day. Right, Nick? Is it hot where you are, Nick? It's bloody boiling again here. I've already walked the dogs, and there was some other stuff I wanted to do today that wasn't like YouTube related, but I've already decided I'm not going to bother because it's so hot, because I'm just going to get frustrated if I do that, so I thought I'd get in and do a stream before it gets too warm. Yeah, I wonder if there's anything I can do to one of those tanks with this. What if I hit his radiator at the back? I'm surprised I'm surviving this long, actually. Yeah, I'm dead, as you'd expect. But anyway, now I've got my T-55s, which aren't as good, but at least I've killed their ATGM, and maybe their units aren't going to be, Yeah, I haven't got my thermostat visible in this room, but I would guess this room has already gone past 30, just because it traps the heat so well. Is that the bastard there? No, that's the top of my T-55's turret. Okay. Oh, is that him hiding there? Yeah, there he is. Look. Right, let's drive down this little incline, so I can hopefully. What I might do in the options is, can I turn the grass off? I know that's kind of cheating, but the AI obviously doesn't see the grass, does it? Yeah, I can. Okay. Right, I'm just going to do that then. Yeah, look how much easier that is now. See? Okay. I'm just going to play the grass off. Ah, that's really annoying, Nick. Yeah, so I reckon it's been an internal leak then, if that's the case. Oh, his turret's still moving. I reckon that's him done. Oh, yeah, there we go. He's cooking off. But yeah, like, luckily I didn't, when I had the fraud on my credit card, I didn't have any problems with my debit card, but I reckon because I barely use my credit card for anything, that was probably like a leak from somewhere. Because my dad, a while ago, had an issue where he literally had a fake cheque written from his chequebook, despite the fact he had that cheque with that cheque number still in his chequebook. So, you know, that was an internal bank thing, where somebody essentially falsely put a cheque through the system for like $3,000, and because obviously he checked his bank statement, he noticed there was an internal investigation, but they never got back to him on if anybody got caught or whatever. Right, that's just the M113 there, isn't it, doing it? Let me just try machine gun that. The only thing is, I thought with these Soviet tanks, you got a, what was it called, what's it saying by control mouse? Alright, adjust the zeroing, yeah. Yeah, so he had fraud on a new card before it was even bloody activated. Yeah, that tells you something. Yeah, it's definitely better with the grass off, as much as the game doesn't look as good. The AI in like all these games can see through the grass, while you as a human can't, so... Oh, that wasn't too far off, was it there? Right, let's put the very tip of that on his turret. Oh yeah, there we go. Boom. Right. Let's see what's left alive, so we can, So assume, what's 0 meters, okay, so we want it probably at least 100, don't we? But yeah, this does look like it will be a good game once they fix some of the annoying bugs in it. But like I said, I like these kind of more simulatory type sort of things. Oh, let's restock. Yeah, toggle restocking. Yeah. Right, while it's doing that, I'm just going to check a couple of things on my phone. Sorry, so I'll be off the chat a second. I'll still be able to chat, but like I said, I just need to check a couple of things quickly. Because I've got a parcel coming, but it's not one I need to sign for, so what I want to do is just wait for the person to just probably ring the doorbell, or not ring the doorbell, leave it around the side of the house, and then I'll just run out and get it when it's convenient, sort of thing. Right, so no sign of the delivery van outside, that's fine. I wanted to try some of that Cactus Jack stuff, because I've not had that in ages, so do they do that on Amazon? Cactus Jack. Or any like similar kind of... What's the name of those Cactus Jack things? Schnapps, isn't it? Right, let me just search Schnapps, because it's probably a cheaper brand. Because I've not had Schnapps in ages. You want to do the sour apple Schnapps? They're the ones I quite like. I'll try whatever this brand is. Some German brand. Free delivery Saturday. I don't know if anybody's going to be in, but I'll just buy it and risk it. It's annoying with alcohol, you can't have it left around by Amazon. They have to have somebody sign for it. I feel like having something like that in the fridge for an evening. Right. Anyway, let me go back to the chat again. Yeah, this is similar to War Thunder, but it's more like playing War Thunder in simulator mode, and there's no online at the moment. Oh, Tao, actually, is this the last tank left alive? No, it's because that one's the platoon leader. Right, platoon, movement, follow. There we go. Hopefully that way, the other ones are going to start. Oh, I got a second T-72M on this mission. Okay, so this was a much easier one, so I got an extra T-72M. Yeah, see, that's what I mean by the game being sometimes a bit bullshit on difficulty. Because sometimes, like, yeah, you can get multiple T-72s. Right, what's shooting at me? Why is he facing the wrong way? So that bloody tank decided, oh, I'm going to just turn around the wrong way when you're not commanding me. And just let myself be shot at. Thankfully there's no other tanks alive as far as I can tell. Is that just an M113 up there? Yeah. Right, let's deal with this guy again. So, let's see how far out that is. Has he not restocked it? Or is he just totally out of ammo? Ah, there we go. Yeah, that was almost there. Let's go up to 200 meters and try again. Actually, I'm probably going to machine gun this gunner. I have to just reload at the worst possible moment. Like I said, he can't even damage me because he's trying to shoot my front of my tank with a 50 cal, so... There we go, that's the gunner dead. Let's just drive in and finish him off. Oh, one of the other friendly tanks is going to do it now. I've given him the order to move in. I just wanted to plink him to death with my machine gun, seeing as he's disabled. Oh, yeah, there we go. Right, press N to view AAR. So yeah, so you do get the War Thundery type thing, Nick, in this that's quite good, like this. That shows you, you know, like all the hits where you had like a good penetrating hit or whatever. You turn on and off the like X-ray thing, as they call it. Right, I want to try this same mission again now, but I want to try it from the enemy side. So, you can do on blue or red. But as I was saying, the annoying thing with this is simply the fact that what's the word for it? Like, you get the annoying thing where, like, let me show you. So if you look at this thing, see, like, when I'm on the red team, it says friendly 2 BDRM2s, you might get 3 to 5 T55As, and possibility of T72M1 for support, but you might not get the T72M1, or like the last game, you might get 2. And see, when, and on there, for the enemy, it says unknown numbers of whatever, but if I go to blue, on missions where you can play both sides, see, it says you get 2 M113s, so you always get those, just like they get the 2 BDRMs. You always get 1 TOW, but you get 1 to 3 M60s. So if you only get 1 M60 when you spawn, but the enemy gets all their T55s, plus, you know, a T72 or 2, you're fucked. This is the problem with this game, is there's no slider, as far as I'm aware, that lets you say, you know, I want to play this on the easiest thing with the biggest, like, RNG advantage for spawning. Have you downloaded the demo for this, Nick? As I said, this is a free demo at the moment. There's quite a lot in the demo, so I'm quite enjoying it. I should tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go and play as the TOW guy to begin with. Because, like I said, that's... And I can... With this, at least, I can put the thermal on. Because I've got the thermal on this. So this, at least, means that, you know, I can see stuff easily. So when they come over that ridge... like, here comes one, look. Oh, I forgot I have to hold it down. Right, he's obviously down. Oh no, he's still shooting. Crap, okay. Right, he's definitely down now. Right, we've got another one over there. Ah, that's annoying. Missed the best bits of it. Right, anyway, let's go for a tank now. We've got a tank coming. Right, that's probably a good hit. Yeah, he's obviously going to be down. Yeah, they're shooting at me, but they haven't landed a hit yet. Ooh. Let's go for that tank. Ah. Oh yeah, that was a good hit, right. Off goes his lid. Turret. Oh, I'm out of TOW missiles. Okay, let's switch to something else then. Let's play as the M60. Oh shit, I'm knocked out. But see, I only got 1 M60 this time, so I'm kind of screwed, even though I did really well with that TOW gunner, because I only had 1 actual tank. Yeah, I really ought to get back into VR, because like I said, I've got a bloody Oculus Rift. I know that's quite old by now, because it's like the Oculus Quest or whatever now, isn't it? And obviously I paid too much for it for the amount of use I've got out of it, considering how cheap VR is compared to what it was when I got my Rift, even with the motion controllers and all that. But yeah, I really ought to use more VR, seeing as I have the bloody headset, you know, but, I don't know, I've just not felt like it recently. I've been playing just, like, quite old games, actually. So I don't think I can actually do anything now, because, like I said, the problem is, they've got a tank still alive, and I've just got a bloody M113. Right, I've got 2 M113s, but still. You know, there's not really anything I can do. I mean, I don't know if you get behind one of these if you can kill its radiator with the M113. But, or something like that. But, again, this is the thing. I only spawned a 1 tank. So, despite how well I did, kind of heavily wounded, does that mean I can't even shoot now? Brilliant. Oh, I'm dead anyway. Yeah, I don't know how much I get for the Rift, but to be honest, like I said, because I can't, You know, I don't use it much, probably wouldn't bother because I also am a bit worried. Unless I sold it to somebody I personally know, I don't want to go through the hassle of selling it online, have somebody then claim it doesn't work and get scammed out the money for it, you know. But yeah, that's the problem with early adopting technology like that. Right, let's restart level and try again, and hope this time I get more M60s. Right, what I'm going to actually do is tell... Yeah, right, is that at least 2 M60s this time? Yeah. Right, okay, there's not a platoon leader for those. What's the platoon leader? That one, okay. Platoons, movement, halt. I'm telling them to stop so those other tanks don't actually come into combat until I'm ready for them. Right, put the film back on. Right, let's hope I can do as well with this guy again. Because if I've got 6 tow missiles, I can in theory knock out most of their vehicles if I get all good hits. Right, in a minute I might go get another drink again, just I'm worried about getting dehydrated, how warm it's getting in this room because I'm nearly out of my Coke. I know Coke isn't very good if you're dehydrated, but still. At least it's got water in it. See, that time, their machine gun zeroed in on me instantly. Right, let's take him forwards and see if I can at least kill a BDRM with this guy. Oh, like literally all my crew's been killed in that moment. Right, okay, now I've got my M60s, so let's keep these back and go in one at a time and see if I can do anything. Like I said, the annoying thing is the randomizer in this. If you get a good game, like in terms of difficulty, you'll get like the equal amount of units to the enemy or more. But like I said, you might not. So that's the problem with this. No, I'm dead. Oh, I've lost all my tanks. How did the other one get killed? It didn't even drive in. Did they just snipe it? See, this is the problem with this, as I was saying. It can be really frustrating because there's no way of adjusting the randomizer. And on some missions with more vehicles, I imagine it's even worse. Because look, let's have a look. So if you do, which one was it? See this one? They might only have 3 to 6 T-72Ms with a possibility of 3x T-55s, and you get 7 to 11, you know, M60s. So if that was the case, you'd always have at least the same number of tanks as they have T-72Ms. But I bet if we play this, it'll end up just being more vehicles than they're meant to have. I mean, I can understand it for the enemy thing if it's meant to be that it's like, you know, you don't have the intel on exactly what they'd have. But like I said, it is just frustrating because it's one of those things that just doesn't, you know, really make sense even in the game scenario. Why? Oh, we don't know exactly how many units you're going to have for your team. Well, surely you would know how many tanks you're going to field in an operation. Is this one the platoon leader? Formation. Let's do a column so they at least all don't, you know, rush into combat. That way at least when one gets knocked out and go to the one behind. Right, you spotted something. Oh, my commander's already dead. I didn't even see what sniped me. Oh, there we go. Is that the bloody BDRM? No. I'm already dead, right. What's killed me? Have I got a new platoon leader yet? Oh, no, I'm already dead again. Pretty much, yeah. Look, we're just getting wiped out. We spawned with a lot of tanks, but they're just getting massacred by something. That was a good hit, but yeah. So it was just a tank on that hill sniping us. Oh, that's what it was. Right, another one where its turret is just barely visible. Right, that was a fairly good hit. Oh yeah, there we go. We at least hit that one. Just land another hit in the same place. Yeah, he's cooking off. Right, good. Right, we have at least a couple of tanks left. So let's slowly drive forwards. He's dead ahead. There we go. Is there another one? Yeah, there is. Well, that looked like it was quite a good hit. Just hit that one again. There we go. Oh, I'm dead. And there's another tank coming up that hill on the other side. He auto-loaded, but it didn't blow it up. Let's see that. And another hit there. Just aim on the side of the turret. Yeah, looks like he's on fire. Right. What's that? What have they got there? A BMP or a BDRM? Yeah. Right. At least looked like I landed a hit there. Anything else visible? Thermals make it so much easier to spot enemy stuff, at least, like, you know, real life. Right, I'm hoping all they have left now then is that BDRM that ran off somewhere. So let's drive forwards and just hope I don't die. Oh, no, he spotted something. Say right. I can't see shit. But yeah, I can't even see what they're yelling about. Yeah, exactly right. I don't see it. Oh, there he is. Right. Oh, yeah, it's because his turret was just under that ridge. Right. Just push up on him then, and then just hopefully get our turret to the ridge line, and then just smack him. There he is. Right. It's like I'm currently aiming way too high, and I don't know if because it's got a laser rangefinder. There he is. Come on, quick, quick, quick! Stop by trying. Come on, let me actually hit him. Oh no, never mind. Right, we lost because the game's being dumb. There we go. So this tank has a laser rangefinder. Clearly, it's invisible view. It does the rangefinder thing to say you've actually locked onto him, but the gun's still shooting high. So there you go, you know, another annoying thing with this. Should we restart that and try again? Like I was saying, it's worth playing, you know, a bit of this, but it's one of those games I think that once they've developed it a bit more, it should be really good, but there's some stuff in it at the moment which is just horribly frustrating. Right, let's do follow, but we'll do formation, column, but we'll space them really far out, so let's do 100 meters. So hopefully they don't actually just drive over that ridge all at the same time again. Right, there we go, there's our first target. Actually, do they have anything on that ridge again? Yeah, I see. It's saying short, but I can't actually see if it is going short or not. Right, let's aim well above him and see where it goes. Oh, see how I don't know how that's even going those rounds, so never mind. Let's move up on him a bit more. It might even just be hitting the ridge right in front of him. Yeah, it was just hitting the ridge, that was why. Right. Was that something over there? Yeah, there you go, there's another one. Right. Oh, that was another good hit. Right, that's those two wiped out on the flank that were quite dangerous. Looks like they're still shooting at something over there, so I think they might have an ATGM over there from the last time I played this mission. Let's run into this trees and then see if spot anything from here. Yeah, there we go. Alright, alright, good hit. Okay. Oh, there we go. Shit. Come on, quick, quick, quick. I don't think he's spotted me yet. There we go. Right, that's that one. Let's restock some ammo while we work out where everything else is. So, good, look, I still have some other tanks left because I told them to stay back, which is actually useful. I assume, though, they're just, yeah, behind mine, because I didn't tell them to halt, did I? I just told them to stay 100 metres, right, anyway. Oh, there's a BDRM. Why is my turret not moving? What the fuck's going on? Come on. I don't toggle restocking, I don't want you restocking, I want you in combat. There we go. I assume he's dead. Let's just hit him with my machine gun a bit to make sure. Yeah, it's like my turrets. Ah, see, that's an independent coaxial. Oh, so you can only control this one in this view. That's a bit dumb. Right, let's load another round into him. Right, he's definitely dead now if I've hit him twice and 50 cowed him a load. Oh, is that something over there? Moving along? I think that smoke column's coming from a tank. It's not good. Okay, no, there's nothing there. Oh yeah, I just see his turret. No, my load has been wounded. Brilliant. Right, let's back up a bit and see if he chases me. Oh, that looked like a good hit. Right, that tank's down. Let's go to my next one. Yeah, that's been killed before I can do anything with it. At the moment, can't see anything with this tank. But again, let's see if I can do that thing where I can use another tank for cover. Oh, they're trying to flank me to the right, okay. See, I can't see if that's landing too close or behind him. Right, let's back up a bit and see if it forces him to come back over this ridge. Don't know if there's anybody still in the chat because I haven't heard anything. Oh, he's still there. Look, he's just looking. Oh, no, there's somebody to my left as well. Let's back up a bit at this sort of angle so I can at least swing my gun between the two places they might be coming from. Right, now we just wait for them to try and push up again, because like I said, at the moment the issue is that I think they've got two things left alive, and if they're providing like covering fire in different directions, I really need them to try and move on me before I move, otherwise I'll get hit from either side. Tell you what, let's just move on that one because I don't want to be sat here all day if they're just going to sit around not doing much. So yeah, I can see that one. Oh, no, that one's engaging again. Oh, I'm dead. I couldn't even see where he was, even though I had the thermal on, which is a bit bullshit. Right, I'll play this one as the Pact, just to see if we can do alright as the commies on this mission. I won't be streaming too much longer, because as I said, it's getting warm and it's a bit frustrating. So, I've got an Amazon delivery that should be coming today, and assuming that gets here today at a decent time, there'll be a video tonight on getting a retro Geiger counter to work with a modern speaker. If anybody's on, because I've not seen anybody in the chat. But, right, Visa, I was going off quite soon, but I'll be on for a little bit more. You might be the only one in the chat, because everybody else I've not heard from in a while. So I was trying out the demo for this. It's a bit frustrating, it's good, but there's some annoying design choices in this that I hope they, you know, fix at some point. Right, somewhere I think you get a, like Fagot, don't you? There we go, 9K11. Or Maliukta, whatever one that is. There we go. With my little Osterkraut manning it, look. Look how he swings around like that, that's magic. He's got like a big penis, I guess, that can do it. Commie balls of steel. Right. So I assume they're coming from this direction somewhere, aren't they? Alright, cool, Nick. So, yeah, there's no worry, it's just sometimes when you don't... Because the problem is, the chat says 0 people are watching, because it's been broken for quite a while like that on YouTube. So I sometimes get that when you have like 10 people commenting, quite frequently, and it says 0 people are watching. It's that ridge there, I think, they come up over. Yeah, it's a free demo on Steam at the moment. Most of the complaints I have with it are kind of things like... here we go. Basically, like, where it's kind of randomised how many vehicles there are, in some ways. So you've kind of got an RNG element to it, which you can't adjust with a difficulty slider at the moment. So if you're just trying to learn the game, it can be really frustrating when it turns out the enemy team has more tanks than you, just because like the RNG has said, oh, you're having the minimum amount of tanks, the enemy's having the most. Oh, he's cooked off, let's try and hit something else. Ooh, that actually hit him. Still got 3 faggots left, fagots left. Okay, so this is the fagot. Right, there we go. Oh, good, that did, right. What's still alive? Right, there's an M60 there still coming. Ah, missed. Right, I'm out of those anyway. Right. What have I got? Is this T-72 still alive or is he dead? No, his gun looks like it's knocked out, okay. This T-72 still looks like it's doing something. Right, what have we got coming up? That one's dead. Right, let's go for this one. Oh, down. Right. BDRM2, I don't want to play as you. There's something coming. Quick, quick, quick. I hate this gun adjustment system when it's in first person. There we go. Oh, that one's still coming. Crap. Or is that a dead tank that's just rolling forwards because it's of its own momentum? I think that's a dead tank. Let's hit this one again to be sure. Ah, that's cool, Visa. Oh, so yeah, so if you're watching but you're not actively chatting, you don't count as a viewer. Yeah, that's dumb. There's so many weird things they've done, like when they removed the dislike system, but there's still a way that you can see it with like an extension. It's just really dumb, I don't get it. Because again, I get like dislikes just from people that, you know, dislike bomb the videos, but I don't really care. It's just a weird thing that they've removed it, and I think they removed it, didn't they, because some of the official YouTube videos got like really bad dislike ratios, where they annoyed people, so they just took the dislike function away, essentially. Right, have they got anything left? Let's push up on where they'd spawn and see. So all these M60s look like they're burning. So, maybe they've got some... Is that one there still alive? Yeah, he's still alive. Right. That looked like a good hit. Come on. Have you got any rounds loaded up? The restocking thing's annoying. I wish that, again, I wish there was just a way you could say, you know, every time you shoot, somebody, like the loader restocks, but it cancels if you're actually, you know, doing something with your vehicle. Because again, if I don't untoggle restocking, they won't let you shoot because they keep, there we go, we won. Let's view the AR. I want to see what my Fagot did. So, this is one of my 9K11s, went straight through the turret, killed him. What was this one? T-72M1, knocking out his engine there. Yeah, because again, it's like that. The dislike things are useful for clickbait type videos, where you know, the title of the video has like nothing to do with the video. Oh, well done, turret cheat composite insert. You save that T72. Right, I'll do another thing now Visa's on, because if he's interested in the game, let's play a bit more. Again, like, so, okay, so I'll show you what I mean by the, like, stupid difficulty thing, Visa, that you can't adjust at the moment. So let's say I go for the first mission alternative route that should be, you couldn't use the desktop anymore? Maybe it didn't show in your comments. Alright, Philip, so yeah, so see this, look, you get, like, say, on this one, when you're playing as red team, you know you get 2 BDRM2s, but you might get 3 to 5 T55As, and you might get some T72M1s, but you also might not. When you're blue team, you might get 2 M113s, you might get, you do get 2 on M13s, you do get 1 TOW, but you get 1 to 3 M60A3s, so you might get 1, you might get 2, you might get 3. But because this is randomised, what will happen is sometimes you'll start the game and the team you're playing on has the minimum amount of vehicles you might get, and the enemy team gets the maximum amount. Oh, the person couldn't use a desktop PC anymore, so they were selling it. Yeah, so that's the annoying thing because there's no slider and there's no manual adjust. If you're like new to the game and trying to learn it, you're still like sometimes really screwed over by the RNG. You know, like where you start a game and you get the minimum amount of tanks and the enemy gets the most, and in that way you can't really win. There's also like annoying things on some missions where you might have killed all their vehicles but one, and one vehicle's driven off somewhere and you can't find it. Because again, there's an annoying thing like where there's a map system but your other units don't even report the rough area they are on the map. So the map might as well not exist. Right, let's hold the line. We can only play blue. So the enemy get 8 T72. Right, so this sounds like it'd be pretty hard. If they get 8 T72s and we only get 2 M60s and 1 TOW, I don't like the odds of this, but let's try it. I'll man the TOW, because TOWs are pretty damn good when you're manning them. Because, you know, you can frontally hit most things with TOW missile. Okay, here we go. So, they're over there in the distance. So, let's fire our first missile. Oh, there we go. That's him knocked out. Oh good, that's him knocked out. Some trees in the way, come on, come on, come on. Let's just try and... Oh, there we go, got him as well, just by judging the rough speed he was moving. The other one I'll wait till he appears again before doing anything. Yeah, they're probably going to be easier to see with the thermal on. Is there anything else, or is it just those ones that have started rolling from that direction? Right, here he comes. Okay, so... yeah, he's aiming for me, so let's go straight for him. Right, we got a hit. I don't know how good a hit it was. We penetrated some stuff, but I don't know if I've knocked out any crucial components. Again, I can't see him for now, because he's behind. He's around there, roughly, but there we go. Let me switch to one of the M60s because I don't think it's going to be very easy with that. Okay, so my M60 is really close to what my TOW was. Let's go back to the TOW actually, and then just leave that M60 kind of close to me. So I think he's going that way, wasn't he? The tank. He's probably under the ridge at the moment. Yeah, it's a bit more like playing the simulate mode in War Thunder. So I like this, and it's the sort of thing I'd buy, but I just hope that when the main game comes out, they add a lot more, like, you know, things that let you vary the game to how you want to play it. Rather than it being, you know, like as it is at the moment, where it seems a lot of it is really randomised to how, and the AI seems really dodgy, as in, you know, AI can see through foliage even when it doesn't have a thermal, but you can't, kind of stuff like that. I know a lot of games have those issues, but it's just frustrating when, you know, like a T55A can outmatch like an Abrams in terms of visibility, because it's like, oh, I'm the AI using it, so, you know, I can just see wherever. So turning off the foliage as much as you can in the options actually seems to help a lot, because that makes it at least more balanced with the AI. Because if you have the foliage on max, there's just grass everywhere, so obviously tanks, enemy tanks will see you. Oh, we got something over there. Just switch to an M60 again. Where is he on? Somewhere up there. Let's just see what we can find. Let the AI pilot that again. But sometimes when your team's AI is piloting a vehicle, they just start being idiots. You know, like, oh, I'm going to turn my rear armour towards the direction the enemy's coming from, because why not? See, I hope in this mission now, that other T-72 that was still alive hasn't decided he's just going to run off somewhere and stop a mission from being able to be completed. Because again, that's another issue that this seems to have. I only get like night vision, don't I, in this seat, rather than the actual gunner's thermal. I'll just wait till the AI tries to call out a tank to me. I can do cruise control, can't I? So let's do that, so it's a bit less frustrating when I'm trying to do other stuff. And we've got a massive map, but it doesn't really tell me anything. Ooh. There's also a problem in this where, like, very small bushes can completely stop your tank sometimes. So you can be in a massive, like, tank, you can hit a tiny bush. Oh no, have I flipped it? Oh, so great, I've lost a tank just from it flipping over. Yep, surviving crew bailed out, brilliant, so I've lost a tank from that. We're still none the wiser where the enemy tank is. Oh, hang on, we've got something happening. There we go, they're coming finally. Right. Frying pan T-72 lid, there we go. eBay. I get nearly all my gas masks off eBay. It's very rare it's anywhere else. So just look for a seller that has one. If nobody has one, then you're out of luck. That's just how it works. And then, yeah, again, we're going through a period of not really anything happening again. So I have no clue where the enemy are. And if their job is to attack us and as an objective, the AI is deciding not to do it now, which is really annoying. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff in this game that they really need to kind of change, you know, like make the AI more aggressive to keep pushing a point, or if it retreats so much it's out the area, it counts as a lost vehicle or something. I'm just going to drive up the hill till hopefully my guy spots something. Oh, is that dust over there? Does that mean there's a vehicle moving? Oh, good, it does. Oh look, there's shitloads of them now. Oh, he's got his fucking machine gun out. I don't want you to use your machine gun. I want my main tank gun. Oh, he's reloading. Brilliant. Oh, I'm dead. Right, we've basically lost the game. Let me just see if the tow, if I can just hit anything else, but I've only got 2 missiles left. Again, if the AI actually attacked us properly, then that wouldn't have been an issue, that game. But again, this is like saying one of the problems you sort of run into in this, where often the AI just decides it's going to do something weird for a load of the game. Okay, so I think one of their tanks is just sitting behind there. Assume as a tow launcher, no, you can't pick it up and walk away with it and deploy it somewhere else. That's a bit annoying. Okay, that comes on. See, why is the thermal not showing him through the grass when he's clearly there? See, that again is an annoying thing with this. See, you can see me. He's shooting at me, but again, if a thermal can't see a tank literally like that, there's something wrong with this. Because clearly they can see me. But, and again, I know the guy's head is a bit lower than like the viewfinder thing, but still. Never mind, we're out of ammo. Game over. Yeah, thank you, Antonio. Yeah. Like I said, there's so much in this that it should be a good game, but there's very strange design choices. Well, there's M2 Bradleys, I haven't seen those yet. So again, if we've got 3 T55s, 3 BMP1s, and 1 to 2 T72M1s, and they've only got 2 M2 Bradleys, oh, it says platoons, so I don't know how many have got a platoon, but anyway, is that like 3 tanks each? I don't know. The game probably just make it up on a whim. Let's try this one. Right, do I have a T72M? Right, I do. Right, so I'm going to use my T72M, just because that's the best tank here, so I don't want the AI driving it into a thing and then losing it. And again, I don't know if the AI is going to come to us, or I'm expected to know where they are. Oh, enemy axis of attack. At least we've got a thing on this one that actually tells you on the map where they might be. Okay, cheers. So yeah, they probably will have 8 tanks is what it's saying. Right. Oh no, even though it said enemy axis attack, they're already apparently visible somewhere. over that hill, I guess. But again, I don't know how the AI tanks on my side can see them and I can't. Oh yeah, they're coming over the ridge now. Right, looks like they killed one of them. Oh, and I'm dead straight away. Brilliant. Right. Problem is, because they've not voiced the Soviet things, they don't shout if you're falling short or going high. Because I cannot see with my eyesight where these shells are landing. Oh, they bailed out that one. Right, cheers, Antonio. Oh, ATGM to the face. Still, oh no, I'm not alive. Oh, there we go. Was that the Bradley coming on? Yeah, there's a Bradley. Right. Fire. Like that. Didn't land that short, did it? But again, he's got an ATGM coming to him. There's nothing I can do. Alright, BMP, it's up to you to fight the other IFEs. Completely down to you. We've got no tanks anymore. I do not like these odds. Especially because the Bradley can probably pen us from the front with its autocannon. No, that landed very short. Oh, I'm dead. Right. Right, let me change the Maliupta or whatever it is. Let's see if I can do anything with that at least. Why is my turret randomly not moving? Is it that, like, when you're using the Maliupta it's not controlling the turret? That's stupid. No, I've lost. Oh well, goodbye. Right, anyway. I can't show that today. I'm not streaming later today anyway. I've got videos on it, just watch the videos on it. Right, anyway, I'll be off. Alright, Mike, you've come on just as I've come off, I'm afraid. I'm just, like, ending the stream now. I've been on, I think, over an hour. But yeah, like I said, the problem is with this, it's an early access thing and it's a demo. But there is some really frustrating stuff in it that I just don't understand from a gameplay perspective. Like, especially when some of the machine guns you can't seem to actually have a proper sight for. So it's like some of the stuff you can only use in third person, which is a bit weird. And then again, you also get the things like where, you know, like the thermals sometimes work fine, and then sometimes things don't show up through like light grass of them. Alright, cheers, Visa. But yeah, like I said, this is one of those games that will probably be good when they've added a lot more to it, or just done more balancing or like difficulty adjustment type stuff. But again, the main thing I'd say, if it was the first thing they had to change on this, would be to put a difficulty slider on, or let you choose out of, you know, the things, how many things spawn on each team, because I do not like the randomization thing of, you know, where some games you might start it and you might get 3 tanks, other times you might get 9, and same for the enemy team. Because it doesn't balance itself with itself. You know, if you're learning the game and you're new, you're just going to get very frustrated if the enemy just keeps randomly spawning with twice as many vehicles as you. Yeah, co-op PvE would be quite fun, but like I said, at the moment, I don't know if I'd recommend paying for this as it is. It's good that there's a demo of it. There's a lot of things I like in it, but there's also lots of things that are just frustrating, you know, and I don't know why they've put the design choices as they have. Right, anyway, see everybody. Like I said, I won't be streaming later, but I will get a video up if my parcel comes at a